Hello. On the fast, usually one is only prohibited from eating and drinking. That is with the exception, obviously, from the fast of Tisha B'Av, that one has more restrictions. But all other fasts, everything else, mi'ikar adin, would be permitted. And that's what the Shulchan Aruch writes openly in Siman Taf Kuf Nun. Tzomot alalu, chutz miTisha B'Av, all fasts except Tisha B'Av, mutarim berechitza, you're allowed to take a shower, a bath. Sicha, you're allowed to put on yourself creams for pleasure. Neilat sandal, one is permitted to wear leather shoes. ותשמיש המיטה. ואין צריך להפסיק בהם מבעוד יום. Another difference between all fasts and Tisha B'Av is that Tisha B'Av starts from the night, and all other fasts starts from the day, from the time that the day starts. That is called Alot HaShachar. One should check what time it is exactly. And therefore we see from here that in a fast day, one is only prohibited from eating and drinking, and everything else would be permitted. But there are those that are a little bit more machmir, primarily the Ashkenazim, the Sfaradim, were noheg more to be mekel. But the Ashkenazim, as the Mishnah Berurah quotes over here, have some chumrot. Bal nefesh yachmir bekulam. A person that's called a Baal Nefesh, he wants to do chumrah, he wants to go out of his way to do more, could be machmir in all these things except the leather shoes, because he shouldn't go outside to the street with regular shoes. That's for Tisha B'Av, for Yom Kippurim. It doesn't look good that one walks like this outside. But other things, one has a place to be machmir and not to do those things. As the Shaarei brings down, עיין בעטרת זקנים, שכתב שעכשיו אין נוהגים לרחוץ בגימל צומות. כתב פרי מגדים, בהיינו בחמין, אבל בצונן יש לומר דשארי בגימל צומות, which means, even if one wants to be machmir, for example, not to take a bath, not to take a shower, it's only a hot shower, and cold shower would be permitted. Even a hot shower, the Shaarei says, would be okay if you're just washing your face, your hands, your feet. Otherwise, everything is permitted with cold shower. Again, that's only a chumrah. Mi'ikar adin, one is permitted to take showers regular, use soap, and everything will be permitted. This is with exception, obviously, to having pleasurable things. If one wants to hear music, one wants to go to the pool, so on Yud Zayin B'Tammuz, it's a little bit more of a chumrah than other fasts. Why? Because in Yud Zayin B'Tammuz, the days of Ben HaMetzarim start, which means that 3 weeks you can't hear music from that day. How about going to the pool? Mi'ikar adin, going to a pool in all fasts would be permitted. But one should try to be machmir, not to do pleasurable things on a fast day, except with the ta'anit of Esther. Ta'anit Esther is not a said ta'anit, and therefore in that one is permitted to do everything he wants, except from eating and drinking. So let's summarize this. On all fasts except Tisha B'Av, and obviously we're not talking about Yom Kippurim that has its own laws which are much more strict than everything else, but we're talking about rabbinical fasts. So all fasts except Tisha B'Av, one is permitted in everything mi'ikar adin. Sfaradim were much less have much less chumrot than Ashkenazim in it, but Ashkenazim also are permitted to do everything, but a Baal Nefesh, one that wants to be machmir by Ashkenazim more than the Sfaradim, could be machmir of not taking a hot shower or doing other things that one is not permitted to do on Tisha B'Av, as the Mishnah Berurah says, which obviously doesn't mean Tisha B'Av. It means that if one doesn't want to put ointment around his body or do other things, as we explained over here in the list, as Sicha and Tashmish HaMitah, there is room to be machmir in those, but Mi'ikar adin, those will be permitted. As Sfaradim definitely could be permitting all those as well, with exception of some poskim that said that there is room to be machmir for Sfaradim as well. Thank you.